As most Canberrans are aware, the Cotter Dam is being enlarged to ensure the city's future water security. By increasing the size of the Cotter Reservoir from 4 gigalitres to close to 80 gigalitres, the ACT will benefit from an additional 30% to its storage capacity when the new dam is full. This work is being carried out by ACTEW Corporation and its Bulk Water Alliance partners. Construction work commenced on site at the end of 2009, and this obviously means a great deal of change will occur to the landscape around the Cotter. But that wasn't the beginning of the job. A considerable amount of work had been taking place for several years before construction began. One of these projects was to assess the impacts on the cultural values of the area. As part of its unwavering commitment to social, environmental and heritage principles, ACTEW commissioned an assessment of the potential impacts of construction on Indigenous and non-Indigenous archaeology and cultural values, as defined under both Commonwealth and ACT laws. This work took place throughout 2008 and 2009 under the direction of Canberra heritage consultants Navin Office.
Some fellows made some tools, and this is what's left behind, the centre of it, the core.
Navin Office conducted the Indigenous assessment in consultation with ACT government recognised representative Aboriginal organisations. The Cultural Heritage Assessment integrated numerous components, including an ongoing consultation and field participation program with representatives of the Aboriginal organisations, analysis and assessment of field recording data, consideration of responses from the Aboriginal organisations regarding significance and management strategy proposals, and the preparation of draft and final reports. "14 European site recordings were made within the project and archaeological assessment areas. These include 3 previously recorded heritage-listed sites: the original Cotter Dam and associated infrastructure, including the tunnel and the 1923 suspension bridge. Some of these are located within the Cotter Reserve, which is currently closed for construction of the new dam. Significant heritage items like the suspension bridge have been removed and stored for safekeeping. These pieces were part of the 1949 wall raising infrastructure and have been relocated to Canberra Museum and Gallery. The additional 11 European sites identified are associated with the original Cotter Dam construction and subsequent wall raising, local forestry and the Cotter Trout Hatchery. The assessed Aboriginal heritage recordings were found to have varying degrees of significance for their research and educational value, representativeness and rarity. Significance, according to Aboriginal culture and tradition, considers a number of criteria, including technical and creative achievement, design and aesthetic qualities, evidence of a distinctive way of life, cultural association, and importance as part of Aboriginal tradition and historical association. Several recordings have been assessed as being highly significant. All 14 of the European sites have been assessed as having significance for one or more of the following criteria: evidence of a distinctive way of life, cultural association, rarity, representativeness, historical association, and research and educational value, as acknowledged by the ACT Heritage Act. Following the success of the Cultural Heritage Assessment of the Enlarged Cotter Dam site, ACTEW has committed to working with the appropriate stakeholders to carefully manage the identified Indigenous and European sites and artefacts, as recognised under the ACT Heritage Act of 2004.